Hi, welcome. In this video, we're going to go over technical analysis on stocks, and we're going to do a little bit of technical analysis on Amazon too. Let's get started. Over here on Investopedia, which is one of my top investing sites that I use and recommend, we can look at the definition of technical analysis. Technical analysis is a trading discipline. So now we're moving over to trading in comparison to investing. Technical analysis uses different metrics in comparison to something like fundamental analysis. Definitely check out that video if you haven't already. Technical analysis tries to identify trading opportunities using info on price movement, volume, and other price action metrics. Unlike fundamental analysis, which tries to analyze the intrinsic value of a company and a stock, technical analysis focuses on the study of price action and volume. And now, let's do some technical analysis on Amazon. Over here in Yahoo Finance, I can find Amazon and look at different information on Amazon as well as its chart. As you can see here, I'm currently looking at a 5-year timeline. I can change it to 2-year, 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, 5 days, 1 day, or all the way back to 5 years, and even max. Now we can see that the interval has changed, so each candlestick is 1 week. If I go back to 5 years, we can see the interval is still 1 week per candlestick. Same with 2 years. But if I go to 1 year, the interval has now changed to 1 day. So that means each candlestick represents 1 day, 1 work day of when the exchange was open and trading was available. If you don't have candlestick in your chart, you can change it over here using this option, and instead of line or area or hollow or bar colored, you can choose candle. I think the default usually starts with something like a line, but I prefer candle, so I usually change it to candle. You can see that I also have other technical indicators on this chart, including Bollinger Bands with a 20-day moving average. I also have other moving averages like 200-day moving average, a 100-day moving average, 50-day moving average, and down here I have RSI and MACD. Those are the main technical indicators that I use. I'm not going to go into too much depth on them right now. I will make another video in the future that goes in more detail on the top technical indicators that I use. But for now, those are the ones that I use. And it just helps me give me an idea of different levels of support and resistance for the price of the stock. What I'm looking for are different levels of resistance and support for the price. For example, if I go over here to the 5-year chart, we can see that back in 2016, Amazon started a great run, a bull run up in price action, and it just kept going and it started to escalate even, and over here it started to find some resistance at the $2,000 price level. There was some steep resistance there and it sold off. Some people took some profits at that time. Maybe there were some earnings that didn't meet analyst expectations. Maybe this was just a normal pullback in terms of what the market was doing. You know, still a great bull run here, and you can see that there's definitely some resistance there at the 2000 level. So I'm even gonna draw a little bit of a rectangle here to show you. So at first, you can see here this level of the 2000 mark becomes a level of resistance, and more than once the price action finds some resistance at that level until finally it breaks out of that level. And usually when a resistance level is broken, it can usually become a support level. It's started to find a new range in price action, and now we can see that it found some new resistance level at the 3000 mark or so. So that is kind of where the new resistance level now is. Down here we can see the volume levels as well, but to be honest, there are so many technical indicators that you can use that you can also become very overwhelmed and just get lost in a sea of technical indicators. So I do just keep it down to a handful or so that I prefer. But again, this is more for trading, and I'm more of an investor these days. I've had my trading days back in the day, but now I've shifted more to a long-term investor. But I still use technical analysis to help me a little bit with my investing, but not as much as traders do or as I did when I was trading. So this is definitely more of a trader's skill, something traders are going to use. If you're an investor and you're a long-term investor, you should just be investing systematically and for the long run. But if you're a trader and you're trading for the short run, you definitely want to get in low and get out high. And technical analysis is a great tool for traders to help them estimate those opportunities. Alright, so there you have it. I hope you learned a little bit about technical analysis on stocks, and I hope you had fun doing a little bit of technical analysis on Amazon. If you liked the video, definitely hit that like button. It will really help the video and the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. I'm going to wish you a good day and a good night, and I'm going to wrap this one up. So I will see you next time. Alright, cheers.